What do you say?
Sounded like he said that. That I'm
Said
not here
why?
or something.
Thank you.
Oh, it sounded like he said I'm not here. I was
Uh,
like, oh, my mic's not doing that again, is it?
no, you're good to go. Praise the Lord, let's get the gaming back here with a new stream. Black Desert Online. That's right, RPG, MMO. This is what I used to be all about, and may end up back again. Either way, here we are. Let's see what we can get into, shall we?
I didn't realize you were starting right away.
Well, yeah. With me is my little buddy and bestest buddy, Landa Kid, who wanted to check out the game and talked me into streaming it, which actually I'd planned on doing anyways. But, yeah, so here we are. Taking a look-see. This is Black Desert Online. Came out today in the US and UK, I do believe. It's been out in Korea and Russia for a little while. So we're kind of behind on the game as far as the game itself goes. But basically that's just how some of these games work. Some of the Korean games work where they just will take care of them in their, in their country, and then basically they'll redo them, farm them out, localize them, and send them to the other countries for us Northerners and UKers to play. So I basically just more or less started. I've kind of just messed around a little bit here and there with trying to learn a bit, a little bit about the game. It's super complex as far as playing wise. There is so many different things that you can do and learn about. And I have just barely scratched the surface of playing the game.
I'm gonna move this down to the streaming room.
Roger.
You were moved. User joined your channel.
I was waiting until you finish up sentences.
So let's see. Right now, I need to. Let's see. Working on quests. Oops, wrong one. So you have to click the mouse, or they have it set up for your cursor to show up and go away, which is kind of cool. I mean, most games, you usually have your cursor that's just always there. So that's kind of a cool little feature of the game. Of course, you can see some of the stuff here, like this right here is really cool. This is a trader's wagon that this dude has built and has horses on it. Of course, those horses are, I think, rented horses that he's using, but you can use your own horses that you have if you want. Basically, to get a horse, it's not like, like in WoW and some of the other games where you have to, purchase the horse and stuff like that. You basically go out and find them in the wild and lasso them and basically tame them as you would if you were like in a in the Wild West or wherever you want to, wherever the horses might be for wherever you may be, which is really kind of cool. You get your horse. It's a different. It's a random. I think random stats. The level, I think, starts off at just level 1 to... You might be able to get higher. I think you can get up to level 3. But they go up to, I think, level 5 or 8. I'm not sure on that one either. I'm sure people will correct me. But basically, you get them, and male and female, and then you breed them. And that's how you get higher level horses, by breeding them. And that is very, very cool. There is a smaller wagon trader bringing his goods to the trader man. Here is a wagon that is decked out with a cash shop looking thing that you can get. And honestly, the cash shop is really not too bad. Pretty reasonable. There's no pay-to-win stuff in there as of right now. I don't think there will be. I could be wrong. You know, these games sometimes they go different directions than what everybody wants, but I know that they said that they weren't going to go that way. But so did ArcAge, and now it's a festering pile of poo and dying. But let's hope it doesn't with this game, because I've never seen a game like this ever, with the complexity that it has of the things that you can do. It's just, well, it's beyond. It's just amazing to me.
It takes a special person to recognize the true value of good clothing. Would you like to try this on?
So, of course, there is, talking to people, shops, whatnot, that you can go into. And then there's this conversation thing. I don't have enough to even try to converse with this person. But basically what it amounts to is they have this little amity bar over here, or amity bar circle. And this whole circle will fill up and level. And as you level, they can have maybe a different shop that they open up that has, like, unique gear or something like that, or just all kinds of different stuff, equipment. But the only way that you can do this is by going around and meeting these NPCs that have stuff and getting enough NPCs met that it sparks an interest to the other person wanting to talk to you. So basically it ends up being a deal where you go around, you meet everybody in town, and then you go around and talk to these people and converse with them and let them learn about the other people, and level that up that way. It's really kind of cool. Sounds kind of crazy, but it's really kind of neat. Pets. I'm just kind of going over things here since, I guess that's the best way to do this video or stream to start with. Pets. There's all kinds of different pets. I will show you in the cash shop here real quick, since we're looking. If it opens up for me. I got something going on here. I don't know what's going on. My shops and my map is not opening. For some reason it's not wanting to open up, and I don't know why. Unless, of course, I have to clear out all this stuff. And that could very well be. So basically what this amounts to too, as it shows up, it'll show up here in a second, this little story screen. Everything you do, everybody you talk to, every mob you defeat will bring up a story or a description of that person, that monster, or whatever. And then you have basically a journal that you can go back through and look and see a little bit about everything. There's even a thing going on that, yeah, gee, I have a ton of skills to learn I haven't learned yet. But there's all kinds of different things, like the fishing, for an example. It's kind of like Pokemon, where, you go out and you catch a fish, well, you'll learn that fish. And there's so many different fish that, well, let's see here. We'll just look at the fish guide real quick while I'm talking about it. So basically you can see here that there is a fish guide, and each one of them tells you just how many there is in each species. So like freshwater, there's 17 different types. Saltwater, there's 48 different types. Crustaceans, 2, and others are 2. So basically every time you learn a fish or catch a fish, it'll show up in the window here and tell you how rare it is. And after that happens, then another box will pop up that shows you who has caught the heaviest and biggest fish. So it's kind of like a fishing board that you try to beat other people at, that shows up. I don't know how many whatever it shows, but so that's kind of a really cool thing where you can get your name up there on the board and stay up there on the board until somebody beats you. So that's kind of a neat little thing that it has. Let's see. I still don't know what. Oh, that's that. Yeah, I don't know why my map is not working. I don't know what I've done that has changed that to not work. So I will have to look into figuring out why the map is not working at this moment. Still no mail. Hey, Abram. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Doing something totally different for me tonight.
Getting word. I don't think you're gonna get anyone in the stream. It's quite quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what this, why this is not working. That bugs me. So let's look under settings. Maybe I have something that's changed. Give me just a second here. I'm just kind of looking to... I always have problems with something, man. You know how that works. There's always something that's going on that I can't fix until I fix it. Makes perfect sense, right? So apparently you can use a gamepad, which is pretty cool. You can change the channel settings so that if you want to see other people's, you know, French or Dutch or whatever there is international, you can leave that on. So that's kind of cool. But I cannot figure out for the life of me why that is not showing my map.
You know, what do you mean, like a bigger view of the map? Because I'm seeing a map in the top right corner.
Yeah, there's the map in the top right corner, but then there's like the world map, and then there's the store and all that kind of stuff, and it's not showing that stuff up. I can't seem to get the world map to open up, and I don't know what it is that's not letting it open up. Basically, you hit the M key, and it's supposed to open up, but it's not. Like, I'm sitting here hitting the M key, and nothing is happening. I can hit escape and try to go into the map key that way, and it's not working. Even the Pearl shop I can't go into. It's not opening up, and I don't know what the deal is.
Try the obvious, shutting down the game and restarting it. Or reloading, that matter.
Yeah, I thought about that. But I'm not sure. Let's see. Heck, I'm not even sure how I'll disconnect. Now we can go back to the character screen. Let's see what happens there. If it doesn't crash on us. Okay, so we're back to that. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Okay, so now you see the picture that'll come up there. There we go. Still no map. Yeah, I don't know. That's odd. Oh well, okay, so we'll just have to do without that. I don't really need the world map right now anyways, because we're not really looking for the world map. So, I guess we will hit some quests that I was going to work on. I'm gonna bring some logs. I gotta find some flawless logs or something to this dude. So you get quests. Basically, you can. It'll show you the direction. You can see the little wisp, whatever you want to call it, there floating ahead of me. But you can actually, like, if you get lost or something, like you're trying to find a quest, you can follow this little wisp dude around, or you can hit the T as in Tom key, and it will auto run you to the quest, which is kind of cool. I mean, kind of convenient, you know, if you're trying to find something, and or if you need to go AFK and think, well, okay, well, I'll just set this sucker on, you know, auto run, auto follow, whatever you want to call it, and basically he will run you to the quest place, which, as you can see, has just now done for us. So now I'm going to have to find trees that are usable, that have not been, there we go, that have not been cut by somebody else, and cut trees and try to get this lumber that this vendor wants. So basically what I'm doing is I'm basically learning the crafting and going through all that stuff, learning how to craft, learning how to fish, and doing all that. So that is where we're at right now. So you play any type of MMOs there, Abram? The other thing with this is, as you can see up here, you have your contribution points, your energy, and then your skill points. These things all, like the energy points, as I've cut this tree, this energy is going to go down to see 31, and it'll gradually go up on its own. So basically, it more or less keeps you from, like, just grinding through something really really quick, I guess is the best way to put it. You know, it takes time. You work it down, then you wait for it to come back up. Oh, Abram, I was just asking if you played MMOs like this before, or ever messed with any. So any questions? Landy?
Trying to get this rather big truck across this bridge. 1 second.
Ah, laptop's being fixed. That makes sense. Yep. Just... Welcome back. Yeah, I just bought my wife a laptop. She just got it yesterday. She really, really likes it. And then, of course, I'm going to be buying myself my computer here in the next... I'm not sure how soon it'll be. Kind of back and forth on it right now, deciding how I want to do it and what I want to do. And I'm one of those that just like, okay, I get it in my head, I want to do it. And then I kind of just mull around for a while until I pick out the exact right build that I want. And right now it's coming down to processors. I'm looking at a... gosh, can't even think of what it's called now. Sky something. and then there's the K series Skybridge, yeah, and then there's the K series ones that I'm looking at as well. And the K series are more expensive, but I don't know if it's something that I really gotta have, because they get pretty. They're pretty really powerful. Really, that 8-core I'm thinking is more a server type processor than really something that I need myself. And from what people are saying, as far as like the things that we do, like our videos and playing games, and the Skybridge one that I'm looking at is more in line with what I want to do. Gotcha, Abram.
And me personally, I'd go for the 8-core.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, Andy, it's almost $1,000 more adding it to the computer.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be the same.
So I mean, that's the big thing. Is it worth adding $1,000 processor, or getting one like the Skybridge ones that are, or Skybridge? I want to say Skylake or Skybridge. I can't remember what it is, but getting that, which is more in line for what I want it to do, and then being able to get a whole lot of other good stuff added onto the computer that if I was to go with the other one, I wouldn't. So that's the big dilemma. I'm beginning to think this place doesn't like me, and it's not going to give me my doggone pieces of wood I need. And I have not found my storage area, so basically I'm out of room for the other things that I do. You're wanting ATS on stream. You mean you are wanting to stream ATS, or you are wanting a computer that can do that, Abram?
Or wanting you to stream ATS.
A fur plank. Huh. I think that's lucky. Oh, he's wanting ATS on Steam, not stream.
Yes. I told you that.
My eyes and trying to read those little print is hard. I don't have to make them, do I? Let's see here. Around town, get 5 logs and bring them back, which I already did. Alright, let's find out. Gotcha, Abram. Don't want to stream yet, just want to be able to do what you need to do. Gotcha. No, I don't need to gather wood.
Oh.
I heard women pick houses based on what furniture suits the interior.
Okay, so how do I cut one with care? What am I not doing right?
Love it and hug it. You're squishy.
Huh?
Love it and hug it and call it you're squishy. Cunning.
Oh. Yeah, that could work. So how many we got? Just you and Abram so far?
Yeah. 3 people watching. I'm one of them.
Oh, maybe that's some third one is somebody lurking.
Yeah, your tablet.
I wondered if it would if that counted. I do like how you can, how it climbs over stuff. That's kind of cool. Guessing these things can be kind of a pain in the rump. Oh, another reward. I'll take it. Here's the other cool thing. So the journal. Basically, this journal is every day that you play, and it tells you everything that you've done in the game that day. And then it goes by the whole month. So every day it tells you. So you can go back and look at, like, oh, you know, if you played for a year, you can go back and say, oh, okay, let's see what I did, you know, a year ago. And on that day, it'll tell you everything that you've done, what you earned, all kinds of cool stuff. I mean, that's just it's amazing to me just all the different stuff like that that it has. So let's try one thing else here. Let's see if that fixes it. Nope. That's bugging me. I don't know why that is not working. Yeah, none of the menu keys are working. It's probably going to take a total log out for me to do that, but I don't want to do that.
Are you an adventurer or a tomb raider? There's nothing but the remains of the Bartali family here. No treasure.
Landy Kid is playing Spin Tires, I believe, right now. Whew. Lights up in this place. What the heck is this? A dungeon? This looks like it. Oh, crypt. The other thing with the game is it's completely non-instanced. So everything you do is just out there, even the housing. You know, your houses, when you buy one, people can visit and run by and you can see them and all kinds of cool stuff like that.
Cats like being on roofs.
Find my cats! They went up on the roof! Find them! Find them!
Chapel was being built.
Get the cats off the roof, huh?
They aren't coming down. It's
End of
blessing.
discussion.
Sure.
Because Omelin brought the fish too late. You
How
should
did they get up
punish her.
there? If Elion exists, he must favor Velia. Shall we stop moaning about the cats and just go
Lori,
home?
They're mine! I'm not
My
gonna give them to
entire
anybody!
fortune shall go to charity.
Little buggers, Mommy's gonna teach you a lesson when you get down.
The cats will come back.
Little buggers. Alright, where the heck is the other ones at? How do I get to them? Yeah, he did sound kind of drunk, didn't he? Ha! Come here, lost cat. Alright. That's the only one, or is there another one up here? Could have swore it said there was 3. Little buggers. Okay, ain't getting up there that way.
Thank you, Elion. Shall we stop moaning about the cats and just go home?
Little buggers, Mommy's gonna teach you a
This
lesson when
well
you get
overflows
down.
with clear water, even during drought. The
Come
cats
here,
will
cat.
come back.
Okay, why can't I collect that cat? Come here.
Was also a source of holy water when the
already
chapel
made
was
up
being
my
built.
mind.
I hope someone can bring them home for us.
Little buggers, Mommy's gonna teach you a lesson when you get down.
Elion's blessing. Those cats are giving me a headache.
They're giving me a headache too.
Stop drinking.
Stop bothering me. I love you, Celia. Help her get better. Can I pray with my left eye open?
Please make me
Please
dirty.
don't take my
There's
left eye.
nothing but kitchen
Please
duties.
find
I
my
like
cat.
Oh, I hear one purring. Oh, can't break that stuff down.
Emma's just messaged me saying this game is so funny, Deputy P is in it. Look at your chat.
I wasn't sleeping. I've been awake the whole time.
Right?
Water, even during droughts.
Yeah, there we go. It's perfect. Yeah, there's Deputy right there.
I like Heidi Mints.
It's poor Dep.
How would I live without her?
He'd fit right into that game. This game.
Look at those parasitic
Please
bees.
don't love my mother.
Okay. So we have 2 cats. We apparently are missing still one. Get up there. So there must be another way for me to find these cats. Alt tab here a second. Yes, I want to full screen mode, but I need to do something first. Why in the heck can't I make... Well, I was going to make Musa... Oops, no, I done really screwed up, I think. Make Musa moderator, but I can't figure out how to do it. There's no little thing off the side.
Should be like 3 dots.
Mr. Moose is now a moderator. Congratulations, Moose. I want full screen mode. Okay. All right. So back to going here. Yeah. Keep hitting the wrong thing.
How did they
Did you
get
have to like
up
sneak
there?
up on the cat? That's right. Stop it.
Oh, back in
Well, now he got it.
Shall we stop moaning about the cats and just go home?
All right, Abram. Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Little buggers, Mommy's gonna teach you a lesson when you get down.
The cats will come back.
Well, somehow he got that cat.
I hope someone can bring them home for us. With clear water, even during droughts.
How many daggone cats does this guy got a person have?
Those cats it was also a source of holy water when the chapel was being built. Cats do indeed like high places. Elian's blessing.
So you got any questions? Anybody have any questions?
Cats like
Questions?
you.
Questions?
If alien exists,
So basically we're sitting here waiting for a cat to spawn. And if this dude thinks he's getting this cat...
they aren't coming down.
Ha!
Thank
Gotcha.
you, alien.
You little weasel.
Little buggers.
Little buggers.
Teach you a lesson when you get down.
Okay, so now we've got two of the cats.
This well overflows with clear water.
Walk quickly.
This your part of
I'm out of breath too, running around this daggone building 14 times trying to find a cat. So you gotta look just... I think you have to get in a just exact right spot for it to let you go up the roof. There we go. Alright, so I've already got the cat that was over there. Which isn't there now. And I don't see any more cats. I can't get up there. Although I don't see a cat up there. I don't see one up there. Hey, there's a cat. Well, how many of these things I gotta catch? That's two. I don't see any cats here. So I guess we just wait for them to spawn here. Catch them on the roofs. Maybe there's different ones or something. Maybe that's what it is. There's different cats that spawn at different times. You just gotta be lucky to catch them. So I hear them squalling.
Little buggers. Mommy's gonna teach you a lesson when you get down.
She still has the red question mark, so yep, we still got one more to go somewhere here. So yeah, Moose, if you're still here, holy smokes, the stuff this game has is unbelievable, the amount of things you can do in this. I mean, I thought it was, you know, just from the reading up and the videos and stuff I watched was pretty cool, but gee whiz, there's tons of stuff you can do. Welcome back. Did you just steal my cat?
I'm not sure if he is still here. There's only two people watching now.
Little buggers. Mommy's gonna teach you a lesson when you get down.
Hmm.
Little buggers. Mommy's gonna teach you a lesson when you get down.
Of course, the only problem is dealing with guys like this dude that's going to sitting here running around like a crazy guy. As soon as one pops, he's going to fly over there and grab it and be gone. Yeah, he's like he keeps running into me, just messing with me. Bothers me why that's not working. I'd like to get this cat so I can go fishing. Alright, now that's... How many cats do I gotta catch? Because I have... Oh, you know what? I know what it is. Duh! My container's full. Okay, so 30 seconds of that, pain damaged. Okay. Yes. That's what it is. I gotta get rid of junk. Now let's see if this quest will update right. They really limit you on amount of pack space that you can have. Now there's quests that'll open up these other, areas of the thing, or you can go and, if you're the other one that likes spending money, you can go and do it in the cash shop too. So there is that option.
I've been awake the whole time.
You're awful quiet, lady.
Yeah, just spin around and watching that.
I wonder if this thing is broke or something. Because I caught it, but it is not showing up on the map. Or showing up in my inventory, rather. Yeah, I don't know.
It was also a source of holy water when the chapel was being built. It's Elian's blood. Shall we stop moaning about the cats and just go home?
I don't know.
If Elian exists, the cats will come back.
Yeah, the cats will come back because we're moving on. I don't mind doing a quest, but gee, many Christmas. So yes, it gets dark in the game as well, which is pretty cool.
Should we boil parasitic bees to eat since we can't go get any herbs?
And you get lanterns that I haven't figured out. Okay, there it is. There we go. So yeah, so you can turn the lantern off, which definitely dims the game down quite a bit. So everything else seems to be working, but that stuff that I want to work. Knowledge. See, I have no idea what the heck this is all about either. And of course, here is this little black spirit guy that you get that's just follows you around. And
Should we boil parasitic bees to eat since we can't go get any
he gives you little quests and junk that you got to do. Of course, I haven't quite figured all that stuff out yet.
Damn. Can't get a moment to
And
myself.
skills, which I haven't figured out yet either. Let's see.
The goblin
Not in a
thing is
guild.
hard.
I can't get my pet
What are you guys doing?
because I'm waiting on it in the mail.
What the heck did you do to stir up the monsters like that? There are excellent herbs near the castle. When should we head out for a bit of hunting? I'm worried.
I do not know why it isn't working.
Our herb gathering days are over. Goblins around the castle are getting more and more ferocious. Should we boil parasitic bees to eat since we can't grow any herbs?
So all the trees seem to be chopped down in the area. General goods vendor. Let us see what he has. Hey Dylan, welcome to the stream, buddy. Oh, okay. Guess I can't sell anything to this dude. That's not what I wanted. So something a little off the beaten path tonight there, Dylan.
Off the beaten path's about right.
Well, Andy, what do you think of it so far?
It's interesting. It's definitely nothing that I'd get into like we're talking about.
Yeah, but like I said though, there's a lot of things that you can do and just kind of leisurely do. It's not like it's one of these games where you just gotta like play, 15, 20 hours a day.
Yeah.
I think that you can still be competitive in the game regardless, because it gets to a point where you get so far into the game that the leveling starts to get super tough. Well, how did your fur sales go today, Dylan? Do all right? Now that is a pig. Ooh, what's a pear?
It's going to eat you.
It probably is. At least the piggy left me alone.
Comes up, sneak attacks, and nukes.
Yeah. Pokes me in the keister. Say hello. Let's see if the bear is attacking. Uh-oh. That'd be a big fat yes. Whoa! Time to get it done. See, I just kicked him in the nuts. Come on. That's right. You don't want no more. Whoop! He is down for the count. Might as well go ahead and skin him. Every little bit helps, right, Dylan? And no, that's not bad. Not bad for the pelts. Okay, what do I do here? I've got to figure out a way to find where... Because I can't even do this anymore. I've got to find some way to get rid of some of this stuff. I don't got a choice. Another node management person.
Stay back. Don't follow me. I can't.
Did she just poop out a chicken?
Oh, who's there? These nightmares.
What?
When will they end?
Looks like she just gave birth to a chicken.
Did, didn't it? It's like a
The black
block, and
energy
all of a sudden there's a chicken.
always comes to me in my dreams. It terrifies me.
That
every
terrifies
time.
me,
And wakes me up.
chicken laying woman. Okay, so node management. This is where the trading thing comes in. Basically, what you see here is how these little things here, I don't know how to explain this the best way, I'll try. But basically, these nodes, you connect them throughout these towns. Of course, I can't really go out any farther. But basically what it amounts to is you can collect resources, and then you take them and you craft them into stuff, right? Well, you can also have workers that you can send out to these resource nodes that will sit there and collect resources for you while you're out doing something else. So, and then you can get the wagon, like, you know, I showed it earlier in the video, and you can go to different places, far off places, and sell that stuff at a profit. So basically, if you wanted to, like, not even play the part of the PvE stuff, as far as, like, you know, going out and just killing monsters and all that kind of stuff, you could actually sit there and become like a big trade empire guy, you know, where you just work on trading stuff, you know, have big trade routes and all kinds of stuff like that. It's crazy. And like this red dot that's over here, you'll see this red thing with the mask. These guys are bandits, and they travel up and down the roads. And if you're like running something to another town and you're not paying attention, these guys will attack and rob you and steal your stuff. So it's pretty cool. And then, like I said, you have your workers, so that's a worker list. And there is the marketplace, which is more or less basically the auction house, which lets you show the items and stuff, but I cannot figure out how you sell items on the shop. I don't know if it's like you got to go someplace, or if there's some way you do it like from right here. I have not figured that out yet. Everything that's on the shop,
Joined your channel.
everything on the shop that's in the shop that's buyable, you can turn around and sell in-game for money. So basically, you don't ever have to spend a dime. You could just make your money in game and then buy it, because that's what a lot of people do that don't want to grind up cash. They'll take and sit there and they'll buy stuff off the cash shop, put it on sale in the auction house, and then let people buy it that way. So it's kind of their way of being able to make money too. All right, Dylan, thanks for stopping by, buddy.
What's going on, Rico?
What's up, Rico? Yeah, it takes him 8 or 12 hours to respawn because he has to get his headphones and mic all set up and everything. So usually it takes him a bit. Runaway chicken over there. Probably one of the ones that the chicken lady gave birth to.
Some beetle wings, parasitic
Started
bee
thinking Mr.
larva
Recon's not actually there.
sauce, and after that, insert a drop of imp's tears, and then... Huh? Oh,
What the heck? She got
this
gas.
happens every
So we
single
got one
time
that's
I
got
make rouge.
popping out chickens, another one that's popping out gas.
Welcome.
What is it with these women?
Hello, adventurer. Potions! Get your potions here!
Okay, Dylan, take care, buddy. Alright, we gotta sell some stuff. Don't want to, but I got to. Two, three. Okay, so that can't be sold. Some of the stuff I guess I need to just start using. Alright, that gives me 7 spots now. Alright. It's the alchemist. I'm gonna find the fisher guy.
Welcome to Velia.
We don't have a regular army here. The Vigilante Corps, which I'm a part of, is protecting the town. The Vigilantes used to be mostly farmers and fishers.
Huh. Okay. Hey Ryan, what's up, buddy? Thanks for joining the stream. Hey, maybe I found this fisher dude. Fish vendor.
The fish are so fresh.
Welcome. Quack. Fish here are fresh. Quack.
No, I don't want your fishing thing. But I do want a fishing pole. Okay, so now we got the fishing pole. Uh-oh. Is this the fishing dude?
Shh. Shh. I'm fishing.
I know you're fishing, you little pipsqueak. Bop you right in the nose.
No fishing rod. Go find Creo and he'll give you one.
But I got a fishing rod.
Don't act all buddy-buddy with me. I'm not interested. Not that I hate you or anything.
I am doing good, sir. Thank you for asking.
See the sword at my waist?
Oh,
Give
a
me
good
discount.
fishing rod must be homemade.
So the dude just told me to buy one or get one, so I got a fishing pole.
It won't be my fault.
It's a storage keeper. Yes.
Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage? You can keep
Yes.
more goods if you get a house in town and use it for storage. I'll get hurt if you keep doing that. If you borrow a container from me, you can use the storage even at home.
Oh, are you kidding me? There we go. Woo.
If a nail springs up and hits you, it won't be my fault.
What's this? Do it better.
Please, go away. Don't interrupt me.
I could do better with my eyes closed. Do it better.
Not a whole lot. I mean, I've been probably about an hour.
If it hits you, it won't be my fault.
I really think I'd do it better. I said better.
Please, go away. Don't interrupt me.
I could do better with my eyes closed. Do it better.
All right, now got some room.
Keep doing that.
Shh. Shh. I'm fishing.
Don't act all buddy-buddy with me. I'm not interested. Not that I hate you or anything. No fishing rod. Go find Creo
Alright.
and he'll give you one.
Well, I've got a fishing rod, so let's go see how this works. Press space. Hey, we are fishing, people. Got a little crabby behind us. Am I going to stream Friday? We will see. Probably. Since I wasn't able to Tuesday because of, well, yeah. That was just a really, really, really bad day. So basically how this fishing works is you just kind of throw it out there like we've got it, and then we wait until we get a bite. And it can take anywhere from however long to get a bite. And once you get a bite, then you just... There's this little fishing game thing that comes up, and you try to catch the fish. Hey, we got a fish on. So there's the fishing game. You basically got to like do that, and you got to be quick about it, which is going to be real fun for an old fart like me trying to catch and do it that way. So there's our first fish, a mud skipper. And apparently you can make some really killer money doing this, catch a fish this way. Like this little dude here is worth 1,000 silver. And the cool thing with the fish is that you can't like just sit there and fish for like hours and hours and hours and hours, because the fish actually have a time where they will go bad and rot, and then you can't sell them for anything. They've thought of it all. But yeah, Ryan, I expect Friday will be our Farm Sim stream. And I said I was going to do it Tuesday, but we had to put one of our family pets down, and that really sucked. So I didn't really do a whole lot of anything that day. And the cool thing with fishing is you can sit there and just let it do its own thing and fish AFK. So if you have a bunch of your, whatever they call this stuff over here, what is it again? Energy. You can just sit and fish AFK, get a bunch of fish, and come back and sell them. It's kind of cool. Actually, I guess I've been going a little more than an hour now that I look. It's been going almost 2 hours, I guess. So yeah, we'll probably go for another 15 minutes or so and call it a night. And then there's those when you miss them. So you can spend more money, or spend more energy, and get a better chance of catching better fish, bigger fish. So like when you're holding that cast button back, it tells you how many energy you're going to use. So yeah, that's kind of the other thing you can do too, to try to get yourself something really nice. Get rare fish and items, and I don't know what all you get. Wake up, Recon. Daggone it. So you see, Landy, what I was talking, are you still there? You can sit there and basically, like I said, you know, like when I'm carving or whatever, sit here and fish and just let it fish and just watch it and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. And you can fish out areas, like this one says, it's exhausted. So, you know, you want to try to find a better spot to catch, you know, more fish, better fish probably, better quality. Yeah, I suck at this. I love it. Nice and relaxing, listening to the crickets chirping and the water brushing up against the beach. Little Mr. Krabs hanging out with everybody, saying hi.
Buddy joined your channel.
Yellow.
Hello.
Raven, what's up, buddy?
What are you playing, man?
Black Desert Online.
What is that?
An MMO.
Nice.
Yep. That's what I've been waiting for to come out. It just came out today.
On Steam?
No. Nope. This is a real MMO. You have to actually go to the site and buy it.
Mm. I'll have to check it out here in a second.
To the site, you mean?
Or your stream. I thought you were probably streaming like Farm Sim or American Truck or something.
No, nope. Actually, I was just about to wrap this one up because I've been on for a few hours.
So how you doing, Raven?
Oh, pretty good, man.
Good.
I'm trying to look for a new recording software.
What?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to record some other game and it keeps crashing.
Really?
You tried Shadowplay?
No, I haven't. Don't even know what to look for.
That's what Moose uses.
That's in GeForce Experience. How do you drive this? If you've got a video card, I'm pretty sure you do.
So it's free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It only works on selected games though. It's very picky.
Oh.
So, depending on what you're recording, it may not. But it is. It's part of your graphics drivers.
I want something where, like, Morales Action puts the microphone in separate audio track.
Or it'd be hard phone to get that. Or hard push, should I say. I don't think there's much, if anything, else out there that does it.
Someone... What is it? EX2, let me see, what's it called? So you can, with Morales Action, control the record stuff from your Android. You have to enable it inside Action. I came across it the other day. It's called Enable Action RCU.
What happened to Motherfish? Doggone it, you lost a fish. Got high rank item. What the heck is what high rank item do I have?
Yeah, this guy here is supposed to do microphone and separate audio track from what I saw in the video. Yeah, I was trying to record a game replay. FPS was just taking a dump. Get tired of messing around with action.
It's a little pricey. Look at that.
I wonder how Bandit Cam is. I never tried that one. I heard that one was good.
Bandit
Bandicam?
Bandicam. Okay, folks. I think we shall call this a wrap. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch y'all next time. Hit that like and subscribe, and this is Banky saying, see ya. Banky out.